What's up, everybody? Chicago Show Off here. Today I'm going to talk about the upcoming Summerslam pay-per-view. I'm going to talk about the matches that are on the card, which I think are only 2 or 3 as of right now, I'm not sure. And I'm also going to talk about other things that might cross my mind, so I'm going to ramble a good bit. So if you like it, watch it. If not, it's okay, it ain't going to hurt my feelings. First match I'm going to talk about is the most anticipated match, one of the most anticipated matches of the night. CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. The best... Yeah, you like that show. You see that show? Yeah, you liked it. Versus the Beast. Now, I'm loving the build up to this match. 100%. I've always been a Paul Heyman fan. I've been a CM Punk fan since his days in the Indies and his day in RH. And no, I didn't become a fan when I watched his DVD. I've always been a fan of his. Always. I know there's a lot of bandwagons out there, and I'm not one of them. I've always been a Punk fan. You can quote me on that. Anyways, I'm really liking the build up to this. The way Paul Heyman and Punk handle their promos, they are solid gold on their mic skills. Absolutely. I love it. The way Paul's being so personal about it, bringing his family, saying he has nobody there for him except his WWE fans, which is perfect. And the part about Punk talking about how I'm going to find you and I'm going to destroy everything around you until you're the only one left, and I'm going to finally get you. I can't remember exactly word for word how the promos went, but I'm loving every bit of it. Now we got the floater out there, which is Lesnar. And don't get me wrong, Lesnar's had his fair share of decent matches in the WWE, and I just don't think he doesn't want to be in the WWE. He doesn't care. And like I said, I guarantee you won't see Lesnar probably until the Raw before SummerSlam. Maybe one more Raw before that. Because Heyman and Punk are going to be the ones doing the build-up for this. I can guarantee you that. And then it's going to come down to when they get in the ring, it's going to be a pretty much all-out brawl. Punk's Muay Thai background versus Brock Lesnar's UFC background. So it's going to be pretty good to see how that works out. I'm maybe hoping they put in a gimmick match for it, maybe a street fight or something like that. See how that goes out, because I don't think they're going to do a singles match, but you never know what's going to happen in the build-up to it. So I'm really looking forward to that. Next match on the card is a match we've all been wanting to see for a long time. Daniel Bryan finally getting a shot at the WWE Championship. Well, he's had a shot at the WWE titles before, but you get where I'm going. You get where I'm going with these guys. Daniel Bryan versus John Cena for the WWE title. I'm really glad that they've booked this match because Daniel Bryan's busted his ass, and he deserves this opportunity, and he deserves that championship. Now, rumor has it that he's elected to go over on Cena and win the WWE title, which is great because Daniel Bryan's got so much momentum. They would be stupid not to capitalize on this because Daniel Bryan is so over with the fans right now, and there ain't no telling if that'll ever happen again down the road. Yeah, he's always going to have a huge fan base, but this is the perfect time to capitalize on it. Because as soon as you get that 1, 2, 3, boom, that huge pop's going to go throughout that arena. You're probably going to have the camera shaking. You probably won't hear the announcers. It's going to be a huge pop, I can tell that right now. Or if he gets John Cena to tap out, which that's going to be very unlikely. Either way, he's going to get a huge pop that's going to be as same as Ziggler's pop, if not bigger, when he cashed in. It's going to be a pretty huge pop, I can tell you that right now. Now, the downfall of this. It's rumored that Randy Orton was going to cash in that night on Daniel. Automatic heel turn, take the title from Daniel. Yes, I agree we should see an Orton heel turn because he's a very stale babyface. And Randy Orton's always been a better heel because his mic skills are incredible as a heel. And he has so much hatefulness in him. He has so much evil in him, and I love it. But do we really need to see a Daniel Bryan... do we need to see Orton turn heel at the expense of Daniel Bryan? Really? I don't think that's good. I mean, give Daniel Bryan a couple months run, and then have Orton cash in or something like that. I don't think that you should build up Daniel Bryan as big as you've been building him up just to crash him down like that. That will not work. Because see, this is my opinion. Okay, let's say Orton cashes in and takes the title from Daniel. Okay, look what you just done. Okay, yes, Orton's champion, Orton's heel. Okay, then you're gonna have Daniel Bryan and Orton feuding for a while. Okay, what if he gives the title? What if they give the title back to Daniel a few months later? Okay, you just wasted all of Orton's momentum too, as well as Daniel's. I mean, it's not going to be the same. Yeah, they might have the sympathetic vote, right? Daniel might get the sympathy vote like Dolph Ziggler did that day at Payback. But I think at SummerSlam is the perfect time to capitalize on it. Perfect time. Have Orton cash down the road. That's my opinion. I think those are the only 2 matches on the card. Oh wait, we got. If you haven't seen the SmackDown spoilers, I'm about to spoil it for you. We do have a number one contender for the World Heavyweight title, which is Christian. He gets one more match against Alberto Del Rio. Now, I've been a pretty decent Christian fan. I think they've really underutilized him and shit, but we'll see what they're going to do with it. There really hasn't been no build up with it because it hasn't happened yet. So, like I said, this is a spoiler because this coming Friday on SmackDown is when they have the No More Contender match and Christian goes over. So, I'm really anxious to see how they build that up, which, I don't know. I've never been a fan of Alberto Del Rio. Yes, he does have tremendous ring skills, but here lately, all he's been doing is using fucking kicks. Kick, 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 kick. Look at the Payback match with Dolph Ziggler. How many kicks he used? 157? Really? That was really stupid. Yeah, I have no doubt. Alberto Del Rio is a true Greco-Roman wrestler, which is very hard to find nowadays. But he's not hardly been using that Greco-Roman style lately. It's been kick, 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 kick. I'm gonna do a side switch to music. I'm gonna do a jump off the top rope, do a kick. I'm gonna do a side kick. Wait, what other kicks can I use? I'll think of something. I'll just do a kick to the head. It's stupid. And another thing I want to talk about, the less than 5 minute match he had with RVD. On that, they said that they used it. They said that the match was that slow because that short because Alberto Del Rio had some bruised ribs from the match from the night before, and he didn't want to get injured more. We're in the world wrestling business, not ballet. Okay? Yeah, he might be the big top dog, but he said he wanted to fight through it. So if he wanted to fight through it, let him have a long match. I can name a bunch of people that's been injured and fought through the match. I can give you a good example. Triple H. He tore his quad back in 2001 in a tag team match with Austin against Jericho and Benoit and wrestled for 5 more minutes. Hell, he crushed his trachea in the beginning of the 2002 Elimination Chamber match. Couldn't probably hardly breathe and wrestled for probably the rest of the damn match was probably like 30 minutes. And he was the last one in there against Michaels when Michaels went over on him. So, I don't think they should have done that. If he's hurt, oh well. He's going to have to suck it up because a lot of people have. And trust me, I know this for a fact because I'm an indie wrestler. I know how hard it is to work through an injury. But to put somebody that they just brought over back to WWE and put him under in a 5 minute match, that's disrespectful to RVD. Yeah, he should be working his way back up like everybody else, but why bring him back and have a 5 minute match like that? That's my opinion. A lot of people are not going to like what I say, but that's their problem. I'm going to be blunt about my videos because I'm a wrestling fan and I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to talk about what's on my mind and everything. Now, another thing I just want to talk about is they're already talking about the first inductee into the 2014 Hall of Fame. They're wanting to induct DX as a group, which I think is good. DX deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. DX has shown the way for a lot of great factions in WWE. So I really do think they deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Who to induct them? Of course, Vince McMahon's got to be the one to induct them because hell, he's the one that's had the most problems out of DX storyline wise. So I think it would be great to have Vince induct them. Now, they want to bring back China to TV. Now, I don't know how I feel about this. Yes, China was a great wrestler back in the day, back in the Attitude Era. She pretty much paved the way for a lot of women wrestlers back then that shows that you don't have to be just eye candy. You can be muscles, and you can kick ass. Hell, she was the first, so far she's the first and only woman to ever win the Intercontinental title. She probably will be the only woman to ever do it, because I don't think anybody else is going to do it. The way the Divas division is nowadays, they're going to have no women win the Intercontinental title ever again. But the way that she left the WWE and what she's doing now, like she left the WWE and she blamed Triple H, Vince, and Stephanie for ruining her career in the WWE. And she went on to pornos, and she actually had a wrestling-themed porno. And basically she's talked about wrestling in her pornos, talked about how she's fucked Triple H and all this shit. So, her going from X-rated to PG, I don't know how this is going to work out. And as soon as the sponsors see that, they're going to flip a shit. So, that's going to be pretty anxious to see how that works out. It's rumored that she's not going to be coming back until probably WrestleMania or a little before, so I don't know. What else is there to talk about? I ain't got nothing on my mind right now. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Since we're on the subject of the Hall of Fame, I'm going to give you my ideas of who I think should be in the Hall of Fame this coming year. Paul Bearer, Macho Man, and Owen Hart. Those are the 3 I think should be in there. Owen Hart is long overdue of being in the Hall of Fame. It came to fruition that they've already worked out an agreement with Martha, and they've paid her and all that, but Martha still does not want to use his likeness or his name in anything that the WWE does. So, into the Hall of Fame, I'm not for sure how they're going to do that. If they work out something, it'd be great, because Owen definitely deserves it. He was one of the best wrestlers in the history of this business, and there ain't no telling, if he hadn't had that accident, he probably would still be with us, and probably still be whipping ass, and still be showing us how good he is. I really miss that man. He was one of my idols growing up. Him and Brett. I loved watching them compete, especially at WrestleMania 10. Macho Man. Macho Man is long overdue. Hell, fucking Donald Trump can get in there. How come Macho Man can't? I don't know what the deal is. Maybe Macho Man don't want to. Or maybe there's some situation going on there. I don't know the story behind it. But I really do think Macho Man should be in the Hall of Fame this year. Now, Paul Bearer, that's an easy thing. And people say, oh, he's just going to get inducted because he passed away. So what difference does it make? He's one of the best damn managers in the WWE. So what? He's proven his worth here in the WWE. Hell, if it wasn't for Paul Bearer, we would never have The Undertaker. Paul Bearer made The Undertaker. But yes, Undertaker's helped the gimmick out and doing it himself, but Paul Bearer mentored Undertaker. Paul Bearer led The Undertaker to the successful path that he is. If somebody else had managed The Undertaker, will we still have The Undertaker we have today? Maybe, maybe not. We'll never know, but I'm glad we won't have to. So, that's my video for right now. If you want to follow me on Twitter, follow at Chicago Show Off. If you're not a wrestling fan, I'm probably not going to follow you because that's all I tweet about is wrestling. So if you don't like wrestling, you won't like my tweets. I guess that's it. So, peace out, guys. Check it out.